Oh boy, do we got a good one for you guys today. We got Prince Paul 954 in the building today. Big Cowboys fan. Not too sure why he is. Welcome back. We're live from Podcast Junkies, the one and only Podcast Junkies, South Florida, Boca Raton. My man Ben Castro is running the show right now. And welcome in Paul. Tell us, why in the world are you a Cowboys fan with how dog shit this team's been?
First and foremost, I want to say thanks to the Most High, and thank you guys for having me on this podcast. Y'all are truly the biggest Miami Goldfish / Dolphin fans I know. And my story is pretty much I was born and raised in Dallas, Texas. I came to South Florida when I was 12 years old, and my mama looked at me. She said, "Son, you're in Florida now. Are you going to be a Dolphin fan?" I looked at my mama and said, "Hell no. I'm going to stay loyal to the Dallas Cowboys." I saw them win 3 Super Bowls when I was very young. You know, back-to-back, we missed one. 49ers came and we snatched Deion. Deion brought us back one. We won 3. And it's been a challenge getting back to the promised land. But, you know, I can say I've seen my team win a Super Bowl. You know, so it just means something to be loyal and dedicated to your team. Everybody gets excited around the season if you're a real football fan.
Sure.
And I love the Cowboys through and through. You know, I took a hiatus when they passed up on Randy Moss. It pissed me off. That whole era was trash, but I'm back in the fold. I love the Cowboys, and I always would defend them like I'm their lawyer. I love Jerry Jones. I love Micah.
Well, let's put it like this. I don't think you're going to be loving Jerry Jones too much longer when your favorite player that you're wearing the jersey of is not playing. We can't forget to introduce Kahari as well.
You already know who it is. It's your boy Kahari. Thanks again, Zach, for having me again on another episode of Zach Smackz podcast.
Of course, man. I'm excited, man. We're going to have a good conversation today with Paul. I know he talks a lot at work about what he feels, so he better bring it on the air today. Talk about why he thinks his Cowboys team is going to be any good because, listen, I know we don't have too much to say about the Dolphins with how we're going down like flies in camp, but hopefully they surprise us this year. But, Paul, let me ask you, let's start off right off the rip. What do we think about the Cowboys this year? Give me a take on how you feel they're going to be this season.
This year, barring health, Dak Prescott will lead the Cowboys back to the playoffs. We're going to be on a revenge tour. We shored up the offensive line. We drafted the only lineman that didn't allow a sack in Tyler Booker. That's going to solve the offensive line. Trayvon Diggs is healthy. Deron Bland, healthy. Question marks at the running back spot. I think one of our 6th-round draft picks got hurt. The biggest upgrade was George Pickens. Pickens, Brandon Cooks, all day you taking George Pickens. Past 2 years, he led the NFL in average yards, reception per reception. He obviously is going to get an upgrade at quarterback. Nobody really likes Russell Wilson. I think he's overrated. Shout out to Future. But we got Tyler, and Tyler. We got the 3 Tyler monsters. Guyton just got hurt, but he should be back by week 1. We got a brand new head coach who's really motivated. You know, when you get that brand new employee,
Sure.
They put that big energy. He's very well spoken, but talk is cheap. We're going to find out first game of the season against the Super Bowl champs in the Philadelphia Eagles. That's going to be the biggest test. If we take a L there or win there, it doesn't really matter. That's where you get to see where you at. Season is very long, but it's all about health. Like I said, when Dak Prescott is healthy for a full season, top 5 offense, top 5 record in the league. So I'm bearing all my weight on Dak Prescott being healthy and him fixing his jitters in the playoffs because he get the jitters. He shake like a stripper in that pocket.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know what Kahari thinks, but I think $60 million a year to have the jitters, I think there's something wrong with that. I don't think that you should have paid a guy $60 million if he's going to have any sort of jitters. The fact that he gets paid more than $5 million a year than any other quarterback is a disgrace, in my opinion.
It's not a disgrace. It's the market. With the NFL,
He reset the market.
a lot of people want a lot of NFL players to reset the market. When you're a top 5 person at your position, you want to move the needle forward because the billionaires are making all the money. And you want to be rewarded. You want to make sure your family's straight for years. I'm not a big fan of people that want to get paid early. I get it. You want a lot of guaranteed money because your opponents that ain't as good as you get paid before you. But I think you should really wait your turn. You'll get rewarded. And if you're under contract, honor your contract. But I'm a big Micah fan. And I know it's going to all work itself out. And to be honest, if I had to be frank, I think the Cowboys do this on purpose. Every year, if you think about an offseason, anybody having trouble with their contracts, it's always a Cowboy that gets mentioned. If you had to go off the bat, 2 quick players who was in contract disputes last year, you're going to think CeeDee Lamb, Myles Garrett, off the top of your head. You think the year before, all I could think of was Dak Prescott. I think Jerry Jones, go to the star players and say, you know what, let's stir the pot a little bit. Let's be in the headway. Let's have these people talking. I'm going to pay you, but let's entertain the people and have people talking crazy.
That's why we had you
season.
on, man.
We will always pay our stars. We don't let none of our stars get away. The last stars that got away was Herschel Walker, and that worked out in our favor. Micah Parsons will be a Cowboy for a very long time. Jerry Jones said it best. We ain't losing no sleep.
Yeah. Let me say something to you, Paul. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again. You mentioned that you guys play these same games with your team and your players every year as far as Jerry Jones go. I'm going to look you in the eye. I'm going to tell you, it's a cult. Y'all got a cult. Jerry Jones cannot do anything wrong, and you guys will still say he's the man. He's the man. The guy can't do anything wrong. Listen, you got a guy and a generational talent in Micah Parsons saying that he wants out. The way that guy has been loyal to the team, bearing, yes, you mentioned injury over the last 2 seasons. Other than that, that guy has bled sweat the Dallas Cowboys. The fact that you guys want to play any type of games with a generational talent like Micah Parsons is insane to me. Pay him what you owe him. But stop being loyal to Jerry Jones. What has that gotten you, being loyal to Jerry Jones, besides a championship in 1996?
Jerry Jones is an owner and a general manager. That's
a problem.
He is the only owner and general manager in the NFL.
That's a problem.
And the NFL should thank Jerry Jones for him being himself. Jerry Jones is one of the reasons why NFL is making money. First,
I agree with you actually on that.
And second, there's a thing called a salary cap. Myles Garrett doesn't have to play with the highest paid quarterback or a top 3 highest paid wide receiver at his position. TJ Watt doesn't have to play with the highest paid quarterback. He doesn't have to play with a highest paid wide receiver. They didn't want to pay their wide receiver, so now he's playing for us, and he is going to want to get paid next year.
That's not why. That's not why George Pickens left, but you can keep going.
But it's okay. But he wants to get paid next year, and he's not going to get that money if he don't perform. But you got to look at the salary cap. If we got top 3 highest paid, we ain't gonna have no money for nobody else. And we got to kind of take team-friendly deals. But Jerry Jones is a mastermind. Jerry Jones will figure it out. We will not lose sleep. Jerry Jones will pay his stars.
Paul,
this is all
team-friendly deal. What? Your quarterback took $5 million a year more than the next quarterback.
He deserved it.
How does he deserve it?
Please explain
What does he want for you? He's injured every other year. He jitters in the playoffs with your own words. Why does he deserve $60 million a year? He doesn't. The Cowboys fans are delusional, Paul.
Dak Prescott, just a year ago. Now, he was hurt last year. That's why we missed the playoffs. He was hurt.
but you can't be hurt getting paid that kind of money is my point.
The reason why he got paid is for the year he did before that, when he came up second in MVP voting, obviously to Lamar Jackson. Dak Prescott had a quarterback rating over 100 when he won, second place, because he didn't win because Lamar Jackson beat him. You could Google it. I think it was over 41,000 passing yards, over 35 touchdowns, and his interceptions, when he almost damn near led the league in interceptions, went down to under 10. That's why he got paid. When Dak Prescott is healthy, he's not injured, he's not going through anything mental, he is a top 5 quarterback. And this list of him not being on the top 10 is blasphemy. No one in the history of NFL has been the highest paid at their position and get the amount of disrespect that Dak Prescott gets. Y'all gonna put some respect on Dak Prescott's name today.
All right, let's go through it really quick. Let me take the floor for a second because I'm tired of the delusion, and we have you on the show, and I love it because it literally proves the point that Stephen A. Smith makes time after time. You guys are a delusional fan base. At least when the Miami Dolphins say, "Hey, it's our year," we pretty much know something's bad going to happen. That team, that fan base knows something's going to happen bad every year, and they continue to say that it's their year and they're going to win it all. Anyways, let's go over Dak Prescott's resume, right? 2016, his first year. Great regular season, 13-3.
Rookie of the year.
0-1 in the playoffs. Didn't win his first playoff game. That's fine.
Was he rookie of the year?
Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead through his resume for a second.
I apologize.
2017, 9-7, missed the playoffs. 2018, 10-6, 1-1, got his first playoff win. 2019, 8-8, missed the playoffs again. 2020, 6-10, missed the playoffs again. 2021, 12-5, lost in the playoffs. 2022, 12-5, got another playoff win. 2023, 12-5. 0-1 in the playoffs. 2024, 5-12, missed the playoffs, and then to be determined going into this year. But you tell me, why is this guy deserving of $60 million? Like, he has not gotten you guys to an NFC championship.
That was the record last year, 5-12.
5-12 last year.
He's going
to tell you because Dak got hurt. But I just want to know, where are we going with this team? Where is Dak? What promised land is Dak Prescott taking the Dallas Cowboys to besides Delulu land?
You sat out a whole bunch of statistics.
I don't want to hear stats. I'm giving you his resume. I don't want to hear how many yards he passed, how many touchdowns he had that year. Paul, I want to know, where has he gotten you guys besides great looking stats? Zach and I will tell you, Tua has put up some great stats over the last few years. Do we still have a playoff win, Zach?
No.
We don't. But he is okay with mediocre in the terms of, okay, well, he led this. He led in this.
He was second in MVP voting.
He was second in MVP voting. Tell me, what has Dak done to get you guys back to the promised land? Because 1996 is what you're resting on. 1996 is what you guys are the loudest fan base on. I want to know what he's done for you guys.
The reason we have the #1 fan base is because we're the #1 sports team in the world, Craig.
Why?
And you guys like mediocre? Look at your jerseys. #1 in what? Tua is #1 in nothing. Tua is the number one. Tua is #1, maybe roll tide, not in the NFL. Tua Tungalua Tuna Fish, Mr. Handicap, Mr. Put the extra padding on my head. He's the reason why people are protecting their head. That's the best thing he's ever done for the NFL. And his teeth. His teeth look good. Wherever he got that done, good for him. Tua is the epitome of not #1 in anything in life. He's not top 10. He's not top nothing. He got a lot of yards the year that he was playing from behind. The division y'all got is very weak.
Josh Allen's weak? Josh Allen's weak?
The division y'all are in is very weak because y'all are in it. Dak Prescott has played in the most competitive division. He plays for the #1 sports team in the world, the #1 brand in the world. And, of course, his best year was 2023 when he got his extension.
Bro, your division.
4,500.
The division became competitive last year.
When Jaden Daniels got into their division.
He was drafted in 2016.
36 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, quarterback rating 105.9. Tua would never touch those numbers. He had 1 year where he threw a whole bunch of yards. After that, monkey crap. Alabama had best offensive line, best wide receivers, best defense, best coach. Tua can't do nothing with a mediocre team because he's mediocre himself. Tua has to go play for the Eagles as a backup to win anything because he ain't going to win nothing in Miami. And you Miami fans, y'all are the most annoying because y'all truly feel that y'all will never, ever, ever witness a Super Bowl. And I told you guys while we was at work, you Dolphin fans, this is the reality. Some of you guys are going to die and not ever see your team win a Super Bowl. I've seen my team win 3 Super Bowls.
Holding on to 1996. You know what? I am glad, as a matter of fact, that Paul is still living in 1996. I would like to tell you guys some of the great statistics of what happened in 1996. Some of those statistics being Chicago Bulls, led by Michael Jordan, finished 72-10 in the NBA season and won the NBA championship. Michael Jordan was still playing in the league the last time you guys won a championship. The New York Yankees had won their first World Series since 1978, the last time the Dallas Cowboys won a championship. Tupac Shakur was shot in Las Vegas and died days later, the last time the Dallas Cowboys won a championship. Why are we still living in 1996? Hell, my wife wasn't even born then. Why are we still hanging on? I don't understand.
Your wife wasn't born in 1996?
She was not born yet, and that's sad. That's sad. My wife is 28 years old, and y'all are hanging on and clinging on to this championship.
No,
Show me what has Jerry Jones and Dak Prescott done for you lately.
We're clinging on to 5 Super Bowls, Craig. When y'all won y'all Super Bowl, y'all wasn't even born.
That's okay. Let's still talk about 1972.
So what are y'all holding on to?
We're holding on to our undefeated season, 1972.
The #1 sports team on Forbes. We're holding on to the most talked about team in America, day in, day out. Stephen A. Smith wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for the Dallas Cowboys.
So number one team in Forbes spends a lot of money but doesn't win anything when spending a lot of money.
It's a salary cap.
Understood. Okay.
It's a salary cap. You know, when Tua was up for contract negotiation, he said, I got to get paid less than Dak because I'm not Dak.
Oh, because Dak's name came up in
That's facts.
Okay.
That's a whole nother story in general, Paul.
I mean, this guy hasn't won one playoff game and y'all got on his jersey. Hasn't won one playoff game. He hasn't won one playoff game since he been in the league and y'all got on his jersey.
Let me give you 10 quarterbacks, and I will exclude Tua Tagovailoa, that I would take over Dak Prescott. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. Hold on. No, you can't interrupt my segment. You can't interrupt my segment. Let me get through my 10. I'm going to start over. 10 quarterbacks I would take over Dak Prescott.
All right.
Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Matt Stafford, Jaden Daniels, Baker Mayfield, Justin Herbert, and Bo Nix are 10 quarterbacks, and that does not include Tua Tagovailoa, that I would take over Dak Prescott.
I would take Bryce Young over him, too.
TikTok, tell me if I'm wrong. I would take Cooper Rush over Dak Prescott. He's laughing. What's funny?
You said Cooper Rush?
I would take Cooper Rush.
All right, so
anyways.
I know we all over the place. I didn't think top 10 would come up. But like I said, the NFL wouldn't pay Dak Prescott. Number one.
The NFL didn't pay Dak Prescott, but okay.
No one in the history of the NFL has been the highest paid at their position and not be considered top 10. So your whole list is trash. You brought up Bo Nix, who had one good year. You brought up Jaden Daniels, had one good year. You got to be consecutive. What y'all guys think is good and great is blasphemy.
Dak has had 9 consecutive seasons to prove that he's not top 10. 9. Okay, so you talk about Bo Nix being an, oh my gosh, so injury. So Tua's been concussed. So when Tua's on the field, Tua's productive and efficient. So let me bring up Tua being concussed. You want to bring up Dak and give him the injury clause. That's a part of the game. That's a part of the game. Is it not?
No, Tua hasn't won anything. So he's not even in the discussion. Bo Nix shouldn't even be in the discussion. Who else you said? Baker Mayfield, because he grabbed his nuts and he got a little attitude and he won a couple
Baker Mayfield's
games.
Absolutely better than Dak Prescott.
Thank you.
He played good
better.
1 year, and you know what? He's supposed to. But his resume isn't better than Dak Prescott because he's a first-round, number 1 overall pick, and he's probably one of the worst performers.
Dak Prescott's not even the best quarterback in their division. He's the third. Dak
Prescott is a 4th-round pick. Jalen Hurts is a 2nd-round pick. Jaden Daniels is supposed to be. He should have been the number 1 overall pick because I think he's better than Cake.
That's irrelevant.
Who else is in our division?
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
Oh, and Russell Wilson.
You don't believe in first-round bust?
Overall.
You don't believe in first-round bust? That's irrelevant what you're saying.
No, he is. What I'm saying is the position that they're drafted. I think Russell Wilson was probably 5th, but he's new to our division, so he don't even count. He don't even matter. Dak Prescott is a 4th-round draft pick. He's not expected to do much, but he's already exceeded expectation. He's the highest paid player in the NFL. He's a 4th-round pick. That deserves a round of applause.
Oh, Zachary, let's look at that division. Let's look at that division. Let's look at that division for a second.
Better than y'all.
I want you to go ahead and I want you to rank that division where Dak stands in that division. Go ahead and rank the QBs in that division.
I'm sorry, I don't care that he's played 1 year. Jaden Daniels is better than Dak Prescott will ever be.
But go ahead and rank them. Rank them for me. Rank them.
It doesn't matter.
Jaden Daniels 1, Jalen Hurts 2, Dak Prescott 3, and Russell Wilson 4.
That's 4.
This is the problem with this show.
That's beautiful.
You just disrespected Jalen Hurts, who just won a Super Bowl.
I don't care. Excuse me. Hold on.
No.
Who
did he beat to get to the Super Bowl?
Let me explain something to you real quick.
Okay,
I don't care about Jalen Hurts. Okay? I don't care what he did because guess what? More than we've seen in recent history, the reason the Eagles won that Super Bowl was not because of Jalen Hurts. It wasn't. It was because that they have the best offensive line in the NFL. They have the number 1 running back in the NFL who had arguably the greatest year of all time out of any running back. And they had a stellar defense with the number 1 defensive coordinator that we let go.
Watch this.
So what does that have to do with Jalen Hurts?
Who was the Super Bowl MVP? Besides y'all opinions, see, y'all don't like to give credit when credit is due. Who was the Super Bowl MVP?
The quarterback because he's driving the bus. But that doesn't mean anything, though.
It does mean something.
It does not mean anything, dude. They're always going to give it to the quarterback.
No, that's incorrect.
They give it to the quarterback.
I've seen defensive players win Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, not for a long time.
Ray Lewis got one.
Yeah, how many years ago? 2015?
Did James Harrison get one?
I don't know if James Harrison got one.
Jalen Hurts deserved it. Saquon was a no-show in the Super Bowl. He was a no-show in the Super Bowl.
How'd they get there, Paul? How'd they get to the Super Bowl?
He was the best running back in the
He was a no-show in the Super Bowl because the game was 38-0. It didn't matter. They didn't need to run the ball. They were driving it down. They were intercepting Mahomes left and right. He was a non-factor in the game. It has nothing to do with Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a great player who's not the best quarterback in his division.
I'm going to tell y'all a secret. Jalen Hurts interviewed with the Cowboys in the draft. This is around the time Dak was playing hooky with us during contract negotiations. If the Eagles did not draft Jalen Hurts, I have a strong feeling Jalen Hurts would have been a Cowboy. We would have drafted him in the second round. But there are ops. They made it harder. Jalen Hurts.
Bet you wish that would have happened.
I would not disrespect Jalen Hurts.
Bet you wish that would have happened.
Jalen Hurts, I would put above Dak this year because he had the better year this year. The year before that, I'm putting no one but Lamar Jackson above Dak Prescott.
Not even Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Not even Josh Allen.
Patrick Mahomes is a playoff player. Patrick Mahomes, I drafted him plenty of times.
He's a playoff player that wins 12 or 13 games every single year.
He could throw things under his sidearm. He is a playoff player. He doesn't have no jitters. He's professional. He knows how to win in the playoffs. But in the playoffs, you need the defense to be good. You need the offense to be good. You need the coaches to be the best at their game plans when it comes to playoffs. In the season, you could tell who the dogs are. Dak Prescott is a dog. The boy had the most excruciating injury of all time in his ankle. The guy broke his hand, his throwing hand, and he still put up numbers. Top 10?
So
let me give you my list.
Let's
hear it.
hear his list.
ahead.
I cannot wait to be amused.
And some of these people, I don't even know why they're on my list because they haven't won anything. But I'm going to just go off an eye test because that's what you truly judge somebody off the eyes. I give Patrick Mahomes a top 10 spot. I give Jaden Daniels a top 10 spot. I'll give Jared Goff a top 10 spot. Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, that's NFC. Jordan Love, I'll put him in there. I'll put Baker Mayfield in there. Joe Burrow, he needs to win something because he's kind of overrated. He gets in
Been to
there.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Dak is not.
Josh Allen barely made the list. He barely made it because he's in a weak division. He's in a weak division. He hasn't won anything. And the NFL should be sued for the disrespect they did against Lamar Jackson, who his statistics, and Lamar Jackson is literally number one. But Josh Allen, he barely makes the 10th. He is probably the worst person to win MVP. Josh Allen had 3,700 yards, 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
How many rushing touchdowns did he
Last
have?
year. I didn't.
Yeah, a shitload.
We left that one.
So let me ask you a question.
But I bet you it wasn't more than Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
So now let's go.
That actually was more than Lamar Jackson.
Now let's
it was
go,
more
now,
than
now
Lamar
let's
Jackson.
go Lamar Jackson. 4,100 passing yards, 41 touchdowns, 4 interceptions all season. Quarterback rating 119, and he doesn't win MVP. People are praising who they want to praise. Josh Allen, he needs to win some. A little overrated. Joe Burrow had a hell of a rookie year, but hasn't done nothing since.
Injury. Joe Burrow got hurt. We like to bring up injury with Dak Prescott. Was Joe Burrow not hurt, Zach?
He was hurt. He was out for the year. He tore his ACL.
But Dak Prescott
Thank
is
you.
in the top 10. You can't
Look how
disrespect.
he just went around what I just said. But Dak Prescott's in the top
No, I put
10.
him he's on my list. I just said my top 10. But Dak Prescott is in there.
But you said that Joe Burrow needs to win something.
Listen,
Has the
Dak
NFL
Prescott hasn't even made it to a Super Bowl.
Has the NFL
let alone an NC. Go ahead.
Has the NFL ever made someone the highest paid at their position and not be considered top 10? Yes or no?
The NFL does not pay players.
Have you seen it?
Have I seen
Listen,
it?
at the end
The
of the
market
day,
had to be reset. It's
yeah,
like
Paul.
what you
At the
said.
end of the day, and
he's the best
this
on
is
reset.
this is completely irrelevant. If he's top 10, he's not top 10. Maybe he's 11. Maybe he's 8. It means nothing. At the end of the day, the debate is that the Cowboys every single year have the same narrative. They think that they're the latest and greatest. Oh, we're going to be this year. We're going to be this. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I don't care if he's 1, 2, 5, 7, 10. They're not going to be good. They went 5-12 last year, like Kahari just said, which shocked me. I didn't even realize that they were that dog shit. And they're going to do the same thing this year. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter where he ranks top 10. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they're a dysfunctional organization that stirs the pot way too much. And at the end of the day, the fact that you're not going to pay Micah Parsons, a generational talent like we all know he is, you're not going to pay him?
Y'all want to bet?
Okay, we'll see if they pay him. I haven't seen a trade request that serious before.
Jerry Jones said he's not trading Micah. Micah's not going anywhere. Listen to me. It's all a part of our media scheme.
No, it's a part of your games.
Yeah.
Stop playing games with Micah Parsons.
We could.
Stop playing games. The boy wants to get out of there.
We're number one in the world for a reason. He doesn't want to leave.
You're number one in what?
He doesn't want to leave.
Delusion? What are y'all number one in, Paul?
In everything.
Yes, delusion.
If this was baseball, Cowboys would win Super Bowls every year.
What?
We
Why?
have a salary cap. The teams that have the most money can spend the most, but they don't have a salary cap. The Cowboys have to stay under the salary cap.
So why hasn't the Yankees won then?
A lot of players have been overpaid and went over the
Zach.
salary cap, like Rams. People went over their budget and they have to pay extra and they don't want to get taxed. So we're playing by the rules. But like I said, you can't have the highest paid quarterback, the highest top 3 wide receiver, and the highest paid defensive end at one time. And then another thing, the reason why Jerry's not going to pay him right now is because we got to see what that little boy in Cincinnati get paid, because we can't let Micah get paid.
That would be the stupidest thing you can do.
You got to kind of wait.
That's the dumbest thing.
That would be the dumbest thing.
That would be the dumbest. That would be the dumbest thing.
He can't get paid.
And it sounds like Paul. It sounds like your fan base, including yourself, is already making excuses as to why y'all not going to win anything. Oh, we overpaid for Dak. Oh, we overpaid for CD. Oh, we overpaid. No, listen. At the end of the day, pay Micah what you owe Micah. And literally, the guy has been the most loyal. You talked about loyalty earlier, why you were a loyal Cowboy. Micah has been nothing but loyal to your franchise. And the fact that y'all want to play these mediocre games with him, I hope he signs with the Philadelphia Eagles. Somehow, some way, I hope he signs with the Eagles. Get out of there. Get out of there, Micah. They don't appreciate you, including this guy.
I got on his jersey. What you mean I don't appreciate it?
You don't. You said, I like that Jerry's playing these games with him. What kind of mess is that?
Micah's in on it, too.
Oh, Micah's in on it?
Micah is in on it, too.
Oh, okay.
Micah Parsons isn't going anywhere. He's going to get paid, and we just got to sit here and enjoy the entertainment. This is entertainment. This is we're not going to run and
They
hide.
love being mediocre, Zach. They really do. They love
Jerry Jones is a genius. Dallas Cowboy fans love Jerry Jones. The only people that can't stand Jerry Jones is the analysts all around the world that think he's not going to pay Micah. That's asinine.
You guys are a cult.
Put your money where your mouth is.
You guys are a cult.
I believe Micah would get paid.
Jerry Jones cannot do any wrong in your eyes.
No.
Whatever Jerry Jones does, it's yes. Yes, sir. You're right. Absolutely. Y'all are so brainwashed.
Jerry.
And all he's doing is giving y'all the same results. It's the definition of insanity.
No.
Y'all have not done anything. The Cowboys haven't done anything. Why are you so happy with the results you're getting from Jerry Jones? The best thing that can happen to the Dallas Cowboys is, God forgive me for saying this, Jerry Jones passing away. That would be the best thing that can happen for y'all, because maybe y'all can win something. Maybe y'all can win something. Jerry Jones is his equivalent to Chris Greer.
Yes.
Maybe Chris Greer actually might be better than Jerry Jones. I might go a step and say that. Because actually things happen. I just can't but not believe this guy is sitting here praising Jerry Jones since my wife was not born for winning in 1996. Thank you, Chris Greer. I actually appreciate you a little bit more than Jerry Jones, but y'all both one need to be fired and one needs to die. Sorry.
I would never wish death on anybody.
I didn't wish that on him. I just said that your organization would be better if Jerry Jones.
Kahari's a little passionate right now. Jerry Jones has done nothing to Kahari.
He has not.
Why he wants death on Jerry Jones. So we're going to forgive him. We're going to forgive him for that. We're not going to speak that to Jerry Jones. So first off, Jerry Jones doesn't say hut, hike, or here we go.
He's calling the plays, though. He's calling the shots.
Jerry Jones doesn't line up on defense and go sack a quarterback or stop a run. That's the player's job and the player's responsibility. These guys wants to get paid and not produce results. Jerry Jones has put together some of the best draft classes, some of the best Hall of Famers, all on his watch. Jerry Jones is responsible for making the Dallas Cowboys America's team, the number one team in the world. He is not saying hike. He's not throwing pick sixes in the playoff games. Dak Prescott, you got your money twice. You got to produce. Micah, you want your money? You got to produce. CD Lamb, I have
what
no
more does he
issues.
need to produce, Paul?
So Jerry is
no
responsible or
issues with
he's not responsible? Pick a side. You just said he
Jerry
is responsible
Jones is a
for
genius.
how great you guys have been as far as draft class, but now at the same time he's not responsible. He doesn't say hike. Pick a side. How
many who do you say? What's his name? Greer? I don't even know. Who is Greer?
Our GM.
That's how you know we watch sports, because we know everybody in the NFL.
He's not on Jerry Jones's level. That's probably why I don't know him.
He's not the owner.
He also doesn't own the team. Stephen Ross does what an owner does.
He does
Step
not
back
have,
and let his manager does work.
Does Greer have more Hall of Famers than Jerry Jones?
Greer hasn't been as long of a manager
Not my
as him.
problem.
But
Not my
anyways,
problem. He's not on his level, so we're not going to put him in the same sentence as Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones.
one's not
is
an
a
owner,
billionaire.
one's a manager. But anyways,
We don't even need to get into our problems with Chris Greer, Paul.
but yeah.
Because y'all see it. He drafted damaged goods. He regrets drafting this handicapped quarterback. When Tua is gone, y'all will probably be a little bit happier because Tua can't get it done. He is the weakest link on the Miami Dolphins, and y'all praise him. He's the weakest link. Your running back's good. Your O-line, it's all right.
Yeah,
y'all got a Cowboy on.
I agree with.
Yeah, all right.
I agree with all that.
Tyreek is a little crazy in the offseason, but he's a dog. Your cornerbacks,
We have no secondary.
No
We'll tell you that.
secondary.
We'll agree with everything that you're saying.
I like the boy that y'all got from the Steelers.
Minka Fitzpatrick, he came from us
He
originally,
a dog.
but go ahead.
He a dog, but y'all are pretty much, you know what y'all are. Y'all are goldfishes. Y'all are not dolphins. Y'all are
Predict your record. Give me a record.
Y'all
Give me a
are-
record for the Cowboys.
y'all in the shallow end of the pool.
Give me a record. Give me a record. Paul.
Y'all
Paul.
never seen your team win.
Paul, give me your record. Where does the Dallas
So I was
Cowboys
doing my
finish?
homework.
Go ahead. Where do
I
you
was
guys
looking at
finish?
the season.
I just want your overall win. I don't want to go game by game with you.
I had to go
It's
game
just
by
too
game.
delusional right now. I just want to
When I first looked at it,
Oh my
ZZ,
God! All I see is W's. I swear.
Oh my God.
this is when I first looked at it. I said 15-2. but then I said I had to be real. I had to be real, so I'm gonna go back
Thank
and
you
look
for
at
So
being
these.
real.
I have to be real. So 14-3. That's what we're gonna lock it in with.
So we're gonna go. I'll say 13-4 this year. 13-4. 'Cause we're gonna split with the Eagles. We're gonna split with the Commanders, and we're gonna lose to the Chiefs and the Lions. Everything else should be
You're sweeping the
Barbecue
Giants?
chicken.
Sweeping the Giants?
barbecue chicken. That's Russell Wilson. Trash.
I think they do sweep the Giants. But let me take a
That's
look at
we
the schedule.
always sweep the Giants. Always. Now, my prediction for y'all, I told you mine. I said 13-4. The Dolphins are going to finish last in y'all division. Period, point blank. Jets will be better. Aaron Glenn, shout out. They paid their boys. Nobody's arguing over there. And old knees, Aaron Rodgers is out the building. That cancer to that team. They're going to be better. Mike Vrabel, very good head coach. Tennessee beat y'all last year. I was coming out the airport and I seen Tua choke on his fourth quarter drive against Tennessee. So now he's in y'all division.
Tua didn't play that game last year, just so you know. He played the year before, 2 years ago.
Tua was driving up the field
It was
and
actually
couldn't get the job done.
Tyler Huntley played last year. Tua did not play in the game last year against the Tennessee Titans, just so you know.
When y'all played Tennessee?
Tua did not.
Well, it was one day I was leaving the airport
That was 2 years
and
ago.
y'all game was on the screen and I was walking by on my carry-on and I seen Tua had a ball, probably the year before.
That was 2 years
I do
ago.
travel a lot. And I said, oh, Tua got the ball, he ain't gonna do nothing. And y'all lost that game. But Mike Vrabel is now in y'all division and his offensive coordinator, I believe, is Josh McDaniels. So the Patriots will be better. The Bills are very good. They need to pay Cook. What's his name? James Cook?
James Cook.
He deserves to get paid. Once they pay him, they should be all right. Dolphins will finish last in their division. Period, point blank. You see, the problem with you Dolphin fans, y'all are jealous because we have 5 Super Bowls in our trophy case. Y'all have 1. And y'all didn't get to witness it. Y'all don't know what great
We have
is.
more. We have more than one. We have 2 back to back. By the way,
I have you guys
That's
at
okay.
10-7, Paul.
Hey, we're in the playoffs.
Maybe.
We're in
Should
the playoffs.
get you in.
We have more
Y'all
than.
not making the playoffs.
But we do have more than one.
I bet y'all don't make
championship.
the playoffs this year.
I bet you we do.
I got you
You know
guys
what? This is a
10-7.
show on. This is a show on betting. What do you
Book
got?
it.
Zach.
Book it.
This is a show
I'm
on
not.
betting.
Listen, bro. At the end of the day, I'm the biggest Dolphins fan in the world. Obviously, Kahari is too.
Y'all
but
not making
I'm not. I don't know. I'm not going to bet on that. I don't want to. I don't know. It's going to be tough.
Cowboys are making the playoffs. That's my bet. And y'all bet live. We got it.
We
here
can see.
right
We
now.
can see. We
I
may.
bet
Our secondary's got to show
any
up.
of you Miami Goldfish fans that y'all missed the playoffs this year. I don't care if Tua's fully healthy. Y'all not making the playoffs this year. It's too many good teams in the AFC this year. I don't see y'all will probably be last in the division or third place. It's going to be a fight for third place.
No, we will be second in the
Y'all are
division.
going to fight.
We will be
finish
second in the division. We'll be competing for a wild card spot, and hopefully we get there. Hopefully the team surprises us. If Tua stays healthy every game and he could show us what he can do against some weak teams that we got this year, I think we could be pretty good. But it all starts with him being healthy. Starts with McDaniel coming up with a good game plan to figure out how to get this team going. Stop doing all these stupid toss plays on 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. So they can figure it out, man. They got the right personnel. They just got to piece it all together, and I think that we could be pretty good.
I think the Dolphins, the cheerleaders look good. The stadium is like AT&T Stadium Junior. You know, y'all got the little hole in the roof. Y'all got that from us. I like when Rick Ross and Trick Daddy and, you know, I think Ball Greasy came out for y'all one time. I actually like that. I like the weather in Miami. That's the only thing I like in Miami. The women, the traveling, and the sunshine. That's what I like about Miami, but not the Dolphins. Y'all don't fight y'all fight like goldfish. Y'all are the weakest.
I saw something that the Eagles said the best thing that ever happened to them was Jerry Jones. The Eagles said that.
I don't know why. They only got 2 Super Bowls in 52 years.
Okay, but that's more recent than 1996,
The Philadelphia
right?
Pigeons.
Is it not more recent than 1996? Yes or no?
You can put your goalposts wherever you want to put your goalposts.
Don't deviate.
5 is always better than 2.
More recent,
Put your goalposts wherever you want to put it.
More recent.
5 is more than 2.
More recent.
Whatever you want to call it. I'll take
More
5
recent.
over 2.
More recent. Facebook didn't exist.
And you said the most
last.
annoying
Facebook didn't
fan.
exist. Facebook didn't exist.
You said the most annoying
The
thing.
first iPhone has come out since then.
Did you know?
MySpace has come out since y'all won last.
Don't matter.
I'm just saying.
We still got 5. How many y'all got?
2. Back to back.
5 is always more than 2.
And undefeated season.
5 is
You guys
always
don't
more
have
than
that. You know who else they lost that was legendary because they wanted to play those games with them? A guy by the name of Terrell Owens. They lost that guy too because that guy made them a lot of money. He sold out games, but we decided to play these games. Y'all decided to have, Jerry Jones actually decided to have lunch with Terrell Owens, and he wrote on a cloth, a napkin.
What
hey,
game?
What? And he wrote,
Terrell Owens sold out. What?
What do you mean?
What did you say?
I said Terrell Owens made a lot of money for the Dallas Cowboys. Made y'all a lot of money. Sold out games. That's what I said. And Jerry Jones was not
Terrell
faithful
Owens is a Hall
and
of
loyal.
Famer. I'm not gonna disrespect him, but he's
and
not the
wasn't
reason.
loyal to the franchise. But you love to live with mediocrity. Do you not? Tony Romo,
What's
mediocre.
mediocrity?
Everything about the Dallas Cowboys is mediocrity.
Okay, so this past year, you said 5-12.
We were hurt.
And the past 3 years before that, we were 12-5. That's
Okay.
not mediocre. That's number 1 in the division. We're 2-time division champs. Last year, the Eagles won. The year before that, we was the Cowboys. And the year before that, it was the Cowboys. And the year before that, it was the Eagles.
Guess
the year
what?
before that, it was the Cowboys.
Guess what? JD5 there. Y'all ain't winning nothing else.
When last
Jalen
time
Hurts
y'all
is
won
there.
y'all division?
JD5 is there.
When last time y'all won
JD5
y'all
is there.
division?
JD5 is there.
You can get on his nuts.
JD5 is
You
there.
can get on his nuts.
But I'm just telling you,
He ain't
he's
do
there.
nothing.
You know what? Let's go to another segment for a second. Zach had a great question. He wanted to know quarterbacks that are under 25 years old, who would you guys like to start your franchise with? Speaking of, I actually chose Jaden Daniels to start my franchise with if I was starting a franchise, and I'm going to tell you why. Last year, his first year, his rookie year, he led in 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. The guy had 3,568 yards, finished with a 69% completion rate, 891 rushing yards, finishing the season 12-5. 12-5. That sounds like
Coming
a guy,
from a 4-win season, the season
the year before. Sounds like a guy I would like to start my franchise with. Who would you like to start your franchise with? 25 years old and under.
25 years old, I picked Jaden Daniels too, but it's a caveat to that. He balled out last year, and I ain't gonna take no credit away from him. He balled out, but Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons was hurt. That's all I'm gonna say.
What does that have to do with all the other teams they
If
played?
you
They only
check
played
the
them
Washington,
twice.
if you check the Washington Commanders / Redskins record the past 3 years against the Cowboys, it was a supermarket sweep. Cowboys. The only reason he got off is because Micah and Dak wasn't on the field.
All right, if you didn't pick him, who else would you pick?
Nobody else. I saw the list. It wasn't impressive, but I like Jaden Daniels. I feel like he should have been the number 1 overall pick. Caleb Williams is overrated. Jaden Daniels is the highest, most polished under 25 I would take. He need to do a little bit of push-ups.
What about Stroud?
Stroud's all right. I liked him coming out too. I felt he got drafted where he was supposed to. Tunsil's not there anymore, so I don't know who's going to protect his blind side. I don't know what his wide receiver core look like because the little fast guy they got, he's always pulling hamstrings. Defense is going to be legit because they got that boy from Alabama. They're dogs. That's an easy division to win this year. Jacksonville, Travis Hunter going to get burnt out. Who else is in that division? Colts. AR. Matter of fact, Anthony Richardson, you need to change your jersey back to 15 when you was back at UF because that number 5 got you looking real trash. Go back to AR 15. Be your true self. Stop.
He just got
holding
hurt
back.
actually in today's game already.
So
he's out of the
now
game.
they stuck on Daniel. He needs to change his jersey back to 15 and not 5 and get back to the dog that you are. But Jaden Daniels is the best under 25. That's what my eyes tell me. I agree with Kahari on that one. But
Yeah, that's an easy
let's
division.
let's keep it real.
They got the Titans
It's
in that
because
division too.
You
Dak
know
and Micah wasn't there.
Secondly, though, the second guy I would choose, I talk about him every week on this show, is a guy by the name of Bo Nix. I would choose him as my second. He's 24 years old to start my franchise with. Finishing the season 10-7, that was very impressive last year. He did have a lot of weapons surrounding him, but Bo Nix was second.
Not too many weapons.
I'm just saying, as far as that team defensively was
I think
good.
his coach.
Cortland Sutton was
Yeah,
really
I think
good.
it's more of his coach that he.
Mr. Payton.
I think he could be he's a good system quarterback so far because if you really think about it, they had, if not the worst running back room in the NFL, they had the top 5 worst running back room in the NFL, paired with only one good receiver, who the other 2 guys are very young. So I think that it's just a promising sign for him. I think that he does have the potential to be really, really good. And obviously that division is tough. You do have the Chargers and the Chiefs in that division. Obviously the Raiders are going to suck. But I'm sure you guys heard the news of the guy that went down today on the Chargers.
Slater.
Big-time tackle.
Slater.
Yeah, just got paid a $113 million deal. He's out for the entire year. So that's their big man protecting Herbert. So that's a big, big blow to them.
I like Bo Nix. Y'all seen me draft him in our fantasy football league this past year. Bo Nix is a dog. I like him. I seen him beat up the Colorado.
Did you say you are going to draft him in fantasy?
No, last year I drafted him.
Oh, last year.
In our league that we're in, I drafted Bo Nix.
With the last pick probably of the fantasy.
Yeah, probably.
He's trying to
I like him.
probably picked him off waivers.
Yeah, definitely did.
I like Bo Nix.
In week 4.
Like I said, it's an easy division. But Justin Herbert, that's another overrated quarterback. The most disgusting hogwash. All these Justin Herbert fans. Oh, he's big. He's strong. Look at his spiral. The boy has done nothing. Just like tuna fish.
Listen,
has
I'm not
done
defending him,
nothing.
but do you want to know a stat? Shout out Scott that told me this is something really crazy. You know that he's thrown since he's been, I forgot the exact stat now, I sound like an idiot, but he's thrown for a certain amount of time the most passing yards in the NFL history so far.
Who?
Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
I don't know the exact stat.
I'm gonna tell you a stat.
I'll
now.
find it.
I'm gonna paint a picture, right? We're in a football game, right? This is Justin Herbert. He's the quarterback. We're going into halftime and we got a 27-point lead. And we lose the game to the worst team in NFL, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Who was the starting quarterback? Justin Herbert. That doesn't happen on anybody watches that's considered a top 10 quarterback. Justin Herbert is overrated. People glorify his size, his attributes, but when the tire meets the road, he folds.
So, Zach, he just answered your question because that was another question we had. Who do you guys find the most overhyped player in the NFL? Paul said he chooses Justin Herbert. I was going to say, I'm going to go with Dak Prescott. I think Dak Prescott is very overrated.
a very good answer.
And the reason being is because their fan base is very delusional. The fact that a guy like Dak Prescott, once again, has not taken you guys to the promised land. You guys haven't even reached an NCF championship game.
NFC.
NFC, I'm sorry. I'm a little dyslexic. But anyways, it baffles me. Like, anyways.
I got a good one.
Go ahead.
Sauce Gardner.
That's a big one.
I think he's extremely overrated. He was terrible last year, still somehow signed a really big deal. And my bad before, I got the stat. Justin Herbert currently holds the NFL record for most passing yards in a player's first 5 seasons in the NFL. So, I mean, that's pretty significant. I mean, he surpassed Peyton Manning. Not, gaslighting him, but I just thought that was pretty cool.
Most overrated player is Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, come on, dude. He's 42 years old. 2 or 3-time MVP. Come on.
Accomplished more than Dak has.
That's disrespectful.
Aaron Rodgers has won the Super Bowl, right? After he got Mike McCarthy fired when he snitched on him, said he was at the massage parlors, and he got him out the door.
Shout out Jerry Jones.
Aaron Rodgers hasn't done jack shit but collect checks. He doesn't, and the thing with Aaron Rodgers is he's wealthy, he dates beautiful women, he has a lot of money. But the thing that he needs to get back into is training camps, working on timing with your guys, being a leader. The quarterback is the face.
How much more time he's got, Paul? He's 42.
But when you're the quarterback, you're the face of the franchise. Everything you do rubs off. When you don't care, everybody else don't care. When Aaron Rodgers get back to the Aaron Rodgers from the Super Bowl that was hungry and was determined, that's when he's going to be good. But right now,
This is last year.
He's living off.
This is last year. Can I ask you a question? If Dak Prescott never wins a Super Bowl, does he go down as a Dallas Cowboy Hall of Famer?
He will have the numbers to surpass all the quarterbacks, so that's going to be hard to say.
Yes or no?
I believe in Dak.
If he never wins.
Dak Prescott will win a Super Bowl before.
No, but if he doesn't win, I'm asking you, is he a Hall of Famer for the Dallas Cowboys? Because we know it's not for the NFL, obviously.
When he wins a Super Bowl, he will be a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer for who?
Everybody.
For NFL and Cowboys?
Hey, listen, everybody in America knows when the Cowboys win a Super Bowl, y'all think we annoying now, which is, it's not even us. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. They're the worst fan base.
They are the worst.
But they can back it up, though.
They can't.
They can back it up, though. They've won recently. Y'all haven't won anything.
They get players from everybody else, and they get good. And
oh, my gosh. He's always moving the goalposts. Yeah. Injuries. Now they got players from everywhere else.
I'm not crowning them. I'm not crowning them. They won 2 Super Bowls in 52 years. Okay, they're the most recent champs.
They've won within the last century.
They stole Saquon from the Giants. The Giants are idiots for not signing Saquon and paying Daniel Jones all that money. So when Saquon went over there, they had a good offensive line. I get it. They had them 2 boys on the outside, Brown and the
Devontae
from Alabama. The defense was already good. Jalen Carter, they got him real late. That was a team. You can't go against them. I even said the Eagles was going to beat the brakes off of the Chiefs. But to be honest, you can't hate on the Eagles. Salute to them. They won last year, but that's about it.
1996. What a great year, Zach.
Shit, I wasn't even around for it, so.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
I don't know why y'all keep talking about 1996.
Jordan was still in the lead. That's crazy to me.
Talking about 1996.
Jump, man.
This is 2025.
I know. So why are we still living in 1996? I've been asking you that the whole podcast.
Why do y'all like the Dolphins? If y'all didn't live in Florida, would you be a Dolphin fan?
I had to close your eyes.
He did. He wasn't. First of all, he was not born in
New
Florida.
Jersey, and I was a Dolphins fan. I was named Zach after Zach Thomas, and my dad and I used to go to a sports bar called Miami Mike's. That was a Miami Dolphins sports bar in New Jersey. So I've been a Dolphins fan since this big.
Wasn't born here, by the way.
In New Jersey.
But y'all live here.
Yeah,
I live here.
Just so happened to move here randomly.
I wouldn't like the Dolphins. If I had to close my eyes and someone tell me what they do every year for the past 52 years, 53 years, and not win a Super Bowl, I wouldn't be a fan.
Listen, brother, this ain't about the Dolphins.
Punishment.
We're talking about the Cowboys right now. We ain't talking about our problem.
96, but I'm going to 72 because y'all talking about the last.
We ain't talking about the Miami Dolphins.
Y'all wasn't even here.
We're talking about why are Cowboys fans
so delusional.
We are talking about why are the Cowboys fans so delusional. We are not talking about our problems right now.
If you can't hold up like this when you talk Super Bowls, you can't talk to me. Cowboy fans gonna always go to number 5. If your team don't have more than 5 Super Bowls, you can't talk to us. You got to show respect when we walk in the room.
Speaking of
America's team.
Speaking of, because I know a team that can talk to y'all, and you don't like to give that guy respect. Tom Brady and the New England Patriots can talk to y'all, and you don't like to give that guy any credit. Why is that? He got more championships than you just named. He got 7 of them. Talk to me.
Tom Brady, respectfully, is not the GOAT of football. When you talk football, you talk about regular season, right? It's a long grind. Then when playoffs come, that's when the tire meets the road. Tom Brady is a beneficiary of great teams. Tom Brady has been on the sideline of game-winning situations and won Super Bowls. The last Super Bowl he won was in Tampa Bay. All his friends, everybody and their mama went to Tampa Bay for the low veteran minimum salary and created a dream team. Jameis Winston damn near had the same amount of touchdowns and same amount of interceptions. He threw his ass off. They had a good wide receiving core. They added AB. That was a fucking dream team. Excuse my language. Tom Brady is the most overrated person in the NFL. And I get it. He's a poster boy. Tom Brady was never the highest paid at his position. He always took team-friendly deals. His tape coming out of college was pure trash. He is lucky Drew Bledsoe got hurt. He is lucky they created a tuck rule after they didn't want to see Charles Woodson go to the Super Bowl. Vinatieri saved Tom Brady's ass kicking 50, 60-yard field goal game-winning Super Bowl drives. He's not accurate. One of the best catches was when the boy from the Giants caught the shit on his head.
Catch.
And then Edelman caught it under 4 people. He's not accurate. Tom Brady, he has a clutch gene. He is clutch. He
something Dak does not have.
I can admit that, but he is overrated. Robert Horry has a lot of Super Bowl championship, NBA championship. People that got a lot of rings don't mean you're the best at your position. When your eye test, when I look at Tom Brady, I don't say, wow, that was a good throw.
That's sad.
Wow, that was a
That's
good
the delusion that exists. Let me tell you.
Overrated.
Tom Brady would have taken
Aikman over Tom Brady.
Tom Brady would have taken your 5-12 Cowboys last year probably to the Super Bowl. Just so you know, some of that Dak
45 years old.
At 45 years old.
Listen, Paul, at the end of the day, you cannot deny that he won 7 Super Bowls. I don't give a shit if he was on the bench. He got them there. As we know, it's incredibly tough to win in the NFL playing against these professional teams. There's a reason that they're saying is any given Sunday, any team can win any single
he
Sunday.
was on the roster.
Listen, it doesn't mean anything. He won 7 Super Bowls.
Yeah,
and there's no denying that. And we don't like Tom Brady. We respect him, but we definitely don't like Tom Brady as being in our division.
Fault. It's y'all Dolphins' fault that Tom Brady had the easiest cakewalks to the playoffs every year because y'all division was so pathetic and so trash and so weak because the Dolphins was always trash. The Bills was always trash. Who else is in the division? The Jets. The Jets always was
when he
trash.
was playing the division.
Y'all gave Tom Brady the cleanest path to the NFL. He never got touched, never got nicked. The worst, easiest division to get to the promised land. And then, to be honest, the GOAT of football is Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders played offense, defense, special teams, won championships for multiple teams, and is considered the #1 cornerback of all time. No debate. When you talk about Tom Brady, it's debatable because he never was the highest paid. Bill Belichick did a beautiful job general managing that team, built great teams around Tom Brady, which gave him the 7 rings.
Jerry Jones should learn. But go ahead, Zach.
No, I'm saying it's not debatable with Deion Sanders because there was never a quarterback that was even close to him. Obviously, quarterbacks, you had many quarterbacks that you could put up in there. Currently playing right now, you never know where the list is going to end up.
If I was the GM and Deion Sanders was on the board and Tom Brady was on the board coming out of college, I'm picking Deion Sanders.
There we go.
The track record, I'm going to pick Deion Sanders. Super Bowls, Deion Sanders. San Francisco's to Dallas Cowboys. The Atlanta Falcons need to thank him. They need to build him a statue because they drafted him. Deion Sanders is the GOAT of football, not Tom Brady.
A little bit crazy. Paul, thank you for coming on. It was a blast having you. Kahari, awesome. Thank you, Ben. Shout out Podcast Junkies. Make sure you guys are following me on all socials, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, at Zach Smackz. We've been dropping a lot of betting content, a lot of interviews at games, so make sure you guys are staying tuned in. I want to thank Paul for coming out today. We know the record, you said, 13-4? Fucking delusional, Paul. It's ridiculous. But whatever. Hopefully the Dolphins can surprise us. It's been real. It's your boys, EG, Kahari, and Paul. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night.
Let's go.
That was good.
Cool, right?